Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you the Marvel August for October 2023 Solicitations. And there's a lot of good stuff in here. Like, this actually has a preview for Gods issue 1 in here. And it's like, Secrets of the Gods. It's like, oh, that's really kind of cool. I'm like, there's actually something to kind of like look about and talk about in here. Like, granted, there's other stuff, but like actual comic stuff. So here's the special preview as we are at the Library of the Worlds. And we see Doctor Doom in there as well as Stephen Strange and Reed Richards. As we see that Doctor Strange is like, attention please, the hour grows short and our need is great. I'm the Sorcerer Supreme, give me your eyes. I have grave news on the gravest of days. The world is surely ending, and its only hope is gathered now in this room. Every living thing that calls it home looks to us for salvation. Why? A Babylon event has begun. It's like, that sounds pretty damn gnarly. Well, Win, that sounds bad. And it's like, okay, we'll see how that goes. And then we see Clea's there as well. Are you certain it's a Babylon event, Stephen? How can you know for sure? Last night there was a bleed on the plains of Mercator. When I arrived, I found the Guardian twins blinded and the infernal glyph over which they stood sentinel stolen. I had to delve deep, but these were the last images burned into their minds. It appears to be the proto-mage, Kubisk Core, long thought dead, who disappeared years ago. Now he has seemingly returned at the apex of his strength. How and why we do not know, but one thing is sure, he now has the staff of the living tribunal. That is not good. And I love how it's kind of like told there. It's like, ah, shit, we actually see it. We see this Kubisk Core blind the Guardian and have the staff. It's like, shit, and the staff of the living tribunal. Oh, that's not good. And then, I'm sure it's a very impressive stick wielded by a very impressive man, but a Babylon event? I don't see it. If that were the only concern, I would agree, Amadeus. But is it not, Doctor? As we then switch to another Doctor. Like, oh, what the hell's going on? No, unfortunately, there's more. Hey, look, there's your ex. She looks, she looks great. Now, would you attribute that to a change in profession and her finally getting to do what she was born to do? Or would you just say that divorce really suits her? We're not divorced, Dimitri. Not yet, but, you know what? I don't want to spoil it for you. Sorry, forget I said anything. It's like, ah, shit! This footage is from 2 hours ago from a hidden AIM station here in New York. It was a containment facility for a long-dormant former HELL, acronym HELL, Technology Watch. Do you know why it is sealed? Do you understand what you are opening? Do you understand what you are making me do? Prometheus Pit activating in 10 seconds, 9 seconds. When my God made the universe, he placed each of us inside a box. Many cannot see this box, the idea of it, the very shape of it, but the box is your home, and how you hate it. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Your existence, all of reality, is inside that. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. You love the dream and hate the box. But what I tell you now is the truth, and it is the hardest truth you will ever hear. I'm here to destroy the dream and wake you from your slumber, as he's dragging the AIM person. Or her. I don't know who the hell this is. Dragging the AIM person there. Oh, wait, no, this is the Kubisk Core dude. He looks gnarly as shit. No, please don't. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. You scientists and your curiosity. You drilled a hole in existence to mine for exotic matter and never asked the question, where do my actions lead? What does my actions feed? It's like, yeah, that sounds like a very extremely stupid fucking thing to do. It's like, yes. 2 seconds, 1 second. I'm sorry. Regrets are for the dream. You are awake now. Open your eyes. As the AIM scientist screams as they're put in there and a spell is uttered. The feed ends here with the casting of the spell and the opening of the pit. What followed next were the things of nightmares, and that's where the preview ends. So, if you have an ability and you want to kind of look at the art, kind of get a feel of what's kind of going on, I'd go for it. So then we get the Understanding of Gods by Hickman, Valerio Shitty, I think. Shitty? No, like, I know I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I'm sorry, but I do like your artwork, man. Like, Valerio. And Jonathan Hickman, fuck me. Crap. Jonathan Hickman reinvents the cosmology of the Marvel Universe. What happens when the powers that be meet the natural order of things. The infinite denite between the natural order of things and the powers that be nears an end. Old acquaintances are reunited during a Babylon event. The Lion of Wolves throws the worst parties. Don't look under the table. There's a John Wilkes Booth penny on the ground. The enormous exercise first issue features Doctor Strange, who, while not boring at all, is easily the most boring person in this book. That's a nutty thing to say. And 64 pages at $9.99. So I get that. So if you're interested in that and the price isn't bad for you, go for it. I might have to check that out or something. I don't know just yet. It kind of depends. Because it sounds interesting, but there's a lot of other kind of comics that I also want to look into as well. We also get a new Captain Marvel #1, which, by the way, I fucking am loving the redesign of the outfit. That's really nice. I like the little jacket and how the colors, that works very well. So, this is going to be done by Alyssa Wong and Jan Bezaldua. The Captain gets a permanent glow-up designed by superstar artist Jen Bartel. And that's not all that's changed. Brand new look, brand new creative team, and a brand new status quo. Carol Danvers is one of the powerhouses of the Marvel Universe, a woman capable of harnessing the energy of the sun. So if you're coming for Earth, she's the first one you take off the board. Someone's figured just how to do that. Introducing a new supporting cast and villains both beloved and dangerously fresh. Alyssa Wong and Jan Bazadula's exhilarating series kicks off here. 40 pages, $4.99. Require foil pricing. And that sounds pretty cool. So if you're in Captain Marvel, go for that. And I hope that redesign makes it into the Avengers. Let's see. Then we also have a Captain Marvel Assault on Eden going on. And we get the Ultimate Universe popping back off on issue 1 with Jonathan Hickman and Stefano Cassielli. The spoils of victory. After the world-shaking conclusion of Ultimate Invasion, a new team of heroes bands together to save the future. For Mastermind Jonathan Hickman and superstar artist Stefano Cassielli, don't miss out on this foundational issue for the new line of Ultimate Comics. So, that's interesting. I pretty much just stuck to Ultimate Spider-Man. So if you're into the Ultimate Universe, I would definitely check this out. It's 40 pages, it's a one-shot, and it's $6.99. That one is November. So if you're into what they're doing with Ultimates, go for it. We get Spider-Boy issue 1, detailing the long-forgotten Spider-Boy. Secrets of the Spider-Boy revealed. Spinning out on the pages of Dan Slott and Mark Bagley's monumental Spider-Man run, here comes the spectacular Spider-Boy. After the events of the end of the Spider-Verse, Spider-Boy's secret history, his Spider-Man sidekick was nearly forgotten forever. But how those mysteries will be revealed while they embark on exciting new adventures together. 40 pages, $5.99 in November. That is done by Dan Slott and Paco Medina. So if you're into that, go for it. We are getting also a new sensational She-Hulk. That's pretty cool. Rainbow Rowell and Jessica Gao and Andres Janolat and to be announced, I believe, as the artist, and then covered by Jen Bartel. The sensational She-Hulk is back. Jen Walters is dusting off her adjective and kicking off a new era. The best hero/lawyer in the Marvel Universe is going to remind you why she's so sensational, going up against her deadliest challenge yet. Plus, Marvel Studios She-Hulk writer Jessica Gao makes hers Marvel in a short story with the Jade Giant. That's pretty cool. 40 pages, $4.99. Not bad for an issue 1. So, yeah. We're also getting a White Widow for Yelena Belova, so that's pretty cool. So if you're into her character, that's nice to see that. We're also getting a new Carnage issue 1 with Cletus Cassidy back. So that should be intense and insane. Continuing of Predator vs. Wolverine 2, which would be fucking nuts. Alright, here we go. Captain America issue 2. This one I was interested to read about, and I love the cover with him and Spidey. So, when Spider-Man interrupts date night tasks for help taking down the Sinister Six's latest plot, Captain America begrudgingly obliges. Meanwhile, more and more of Steve's former enemies are being recruited by a mysterious new threat, one seemingly connected to an enemy Steve faced long before he picked up the shield. And that sounds pretty interesting. Love him teaming up with Spidey, and that sounds really interesting. And that's 32 pages at $4.99. So that's interesting because normally I've seen mainly the number ones be at $4.99, but this is. I think that the number one will be a little bit more, and that this one's pricing will be at $4.99. So watch out for that. And I'm bringing it up because I'm a big Cap fan, so I'm like, we'll see how it kind of goes. Now, granted, I don't mind paying it, but it's nice to have a little bit more buffer room on understanding if the price is going up and what it's going up to. And we see Daredevil 2 by Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Cooter. New era of Daredevil continues. Industry stars Saladin Ahmed and Aaron Cooter's next exciting chapter of Daredevil's new era continues following Daredevil's shocking status quo revealed in issue 1. Corruption is tearing Hell's Kitchen apart. Those who have sworn to protect the city have betrayed their oaths, and Matt Murdock is seeking righteous retribution, one billy club to the face at a time. Daredevil's losing allies left and right, so what does that mean for the love of his life, Elektra? 32 pages, $4.99. So it seems that comics will be going up to $4.99, so just keep an idea on that. We still have no idea what Classified is, and that's about it. That's $3.99. It's like 3 or 4. And look at It's Jeff, the Jeff-verse. I love Jeff the Land Shark. He's so small and cute. So if you're into that, definitely go for it. That one's in November, and it's a one-shot, 48 pages at $5.99. We got Marvel Zombies Black, White, and Blood. That's 1 of 4. So if you want to check that out, I mean, the covers are fucking great. Crypt of Shadows sounds an interesting one for those more into the horror and supernatural. Al Ewing, Sarah Gailey, Steve Orlando, Kavan Scott, Deacon Shalvey as the writers, Paul Azaketa, Alex Linz, Eder Messias, Devmalia Pramanik, and more. And if I mispronounce your names, I am terribly sorry. Reopening the crypt. Once more, as All Hallows Eve draws nigh, the dust-covered slab that seals shut the crypt, blocking out the sun and casting it forever in shadow, is creaked open to let the darkness loose to prey on the Marvel Universe. Be they mercenary or mage, guided by law or rage, our heroes will face their terror, and they best pray their spines are sturdy enough for the job, or the crypt will find a way, or the crypt they find may well be their own. 40 pages, one shot, $4.99. That sounds nutty. And then we get this kind of crazy ass one that it's just out of nowhere. Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos. By Stephanie Phillips as the writer, and Carlos Magno. When Captain America is transformed into a werewolf on the front lines of World War II, he'll need to help the Howling Commandos to take down a band of Nazi cultists who intend to use supernatural forces to turn the tide of battle. But can Cap control the skeptical, jaded commandos when he can barely control himself? 40 pages at $4.99. That looks nutty. That's kind of crazy. We got Hallows Eve, The Big Night, Erica Schultz, Michael Dowling. It's October 31st at ESU, so you know what that means. Halloween party won't go as planned, and a bunch of powerless kids will be in a lot of trouble. Hallows Eve was once powerless and was once a victim. Now she's anything but. Her magical mask gives her the ability to help, but Eve isn't a hero, is she? One shot, $4.99. If you're into that, go for it. Spine-tingling Spider-Man, 1 of 4 will be going off. That's Saladin Ahmed and Juan Pereira. Sorry. So that looks interesting. Then we get 2 Amazing Spider-Mans, 35 and 36. This sets up the next 24 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. Do not miss this. I kind of like the cover there. 36. Spider-Man has never gone this dark. Now the consequences are unraveled. Will New York ever look at him the same way? Again. They are up because these 2 are now at $4.99 as well. When normally they're $3.99 at 32 pages. So just keep an eye out for that. Then we get 2 Venoms as well. Those at $3.99. 26 and 27. Hey! Torun Groenbeck. She was doing stuff on Thor, so she's doing Venom. That's cool. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Ooh, teaming up with Blade. Yeah, motherfuckers. Blade bites in Brooklyn. A sinister force has infiltrated Spider-Man's new neighborhood. Thousands are at risk, and Hightail and the Cape Killers already have Miles on the ropes. His only hope may lie in Vampire Hunter Blade, who has business in Brooklyn. But Blade and Spidey are may not exactly see eye to eye on the current predicament, one that Blade really wants to sink his teeth into. That one's $3.99, so that's interesting. And now we're getting the Superior Spider-Man returning. That's a kind of crazy looking cover. By Dan Slott and Giuseppe Camuncoli, Humberto Ramos, Mark Bagley, Ryan Stegman. That's actually a lot of good ones. Superior Spider-Man web slings again. The Spider team that redefined the Amazing Spider-Man returns to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the most monumental and shocking Spidey story in a generation. Dan Slott, Ryan Stegman, Mark Bagley, Giuseppe Camuncoli, Humberto Ramos, Peter Parker, Doc Ock, together again for a Spider-Man story superior to all others. 48 pages, one shot, $6.99. So keep that in mind if you're interested. Red Goblin's going. We got Spider-Man India. Uncanny Spider-Man as well. Got a lot of Spider-Man stuff going. Jean Grey, Astonishing Iceman. Astonishing Iceman teaming up with Aaron Fisher, Captain America of the Railways. It's cool to see Aaron Fisher getting some spotlight and showcasing his awesome new power set. So that's kind of cool. We get Uncanny Avengers 3 of 5. Let's see. The Unity Squad face off against the Mutant Liberation Front. Blood will be spilled and one will fall to their death. Plus, Captain America has been hit with grenades, bullets, and bombs, but somebody lobs something at Captain America that we've never seen before. Enough said. Have to see how that goes. Dark X-Men 3 of 5. Realm of X 3 of 5. X-Men 27 with like Cyclops with his eyes sewn shut. Damn. Alpha Flight 3 of 5, that's cool. Children of the Vault 3 of 4. X-Men 28, which looks pretty nutty and gnarly. Let's see. X-Men Red 16, X-Force 45. Invincible Iron Man issue 11. Meet the new Hellfire Club. Iron Man and Emma Frost begin their whirlwind honeymoon and their takeover of the Hellfire Club. 40 pages, $4.99. Keep that in mind. That's a nice cover there. Mortal X-Men 16 with Apocalypse and Wolverine teaming up with Cap. I do like Cap teaming up with people in his. And in other words, Wolverine 38. Reunited, Captain America and Wolverine. You know those old friends, the ones that go away, that go way back when you were, you know those old friends, the ones that go way back, who you can always rely on? That's Steve Rogers to Logan, whose friendship goes back to World War II. It only stands to reason that as Wolverine faces the fallout from Fall of X, the Captain America has his 6. But as Orchis rises and Legacy House takes advantage of the situation, who will fall? Last Mutant Standing continues. 32 pages. Parental advisory, $4.99. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see, we got a Magneto 3 of 4. Magneto 4 of 4. The Simile editions. Last Days of Moon Knight. Jed McKay, yeah. Damn, those ones look cool. Got a lot of Moon Knight stuff. Moon Knight versus Werewolf by Night. Marvel Tales. Moon Knight, City of the Dead, 4 of 5. There is a lot of Moon Knight stuff going on. Nice. So if you're into Moon Knight, check it out. Avengers 6 and 7. Issue 6. Yeah, they're going up as well. The Avengers' battle with the Ashen Combine comes to a head, and one will fall. But will the Impossible City fall with them? And what kind of doom might fall upon the Earth as a consequence? Plus, a bonus story celebrating Latinx heroes and creators. 40 pages, $4.99. Well, it's interesting to have a bonus story. So the bonus story, that one gets to $4.99. That makes sense. Issue 7. All new story arc starts here. Ooh, interesting. The Avengers defend the world, but are they beginning not to recognize the world as they are beginning not to recognize the world as their own? What happened to Earth's mightiest heroes, and what has happened to the Vision? 32 pages, $3.99, on sale in November. Love the covers, especially this one here. Yeah. Captain Marvel Dark Tempest 4 of 5, Marvel Unleashed 3 of 4, Avengers Inc. 2. Mystery at the Mansion. Her name is Janet Van Dyne. She's known Victor Shade for years as the Vision's cover identity. His name is Victor Shade. Whoever he is, he's not the Vision. And together, they're hunting the ghost of Avengers Mansion. A ghost who might just be the Vision? Did we mention our guest star? 32 pages, $3.99. Wow, that sounds fucking nuts. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy 205. And The Immortal Thor, Issue 3. Thor in the wilderness. As Tyrannus hunted him across the stars, the Odinson found himself trapped, marooned in a puzzle the size of a planet. In this place, the Allfather's crown and even his own godly strength availed him nothing. What power, then, would save him? This was a story of the immortal Thor and the time of the trickster's test. 32 pages, $4.99. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Scarlet Witch 9 and 10. Damn, those actually are pretty nice looking. Days of Future Past, Doomsday 404, Deadpool, Batter Blood. We got Spidey and Wolverine on that one. Black Panther having to deal with some crazy shit in issue 5. Mystery of the Grey Wolf. After Black Panther's battle with Deathlock, tensions are high in Burnin T'Chaka as strife between the ruling crime families threatens to escalate into a full-fledged gang war. Can T'Challa restore peace in the city before it's too late? And what of the whispers of this evil spirit, Kivu Ma? Who is the Grey Wolf that curses Wakanda? 32 pages, $3.99. Like that shield. We get Ghost Rider 19 and Ghost Rider Annual 1. Those look pretty gnarly. Oh, no. In the Ghost Rider, yeah. Trust me, if I had more time and everything, I would definitely go for all of these because those look really cool too. Blade Issue 4. Doctor Strange joins Blade on a high-speed heist. Damn. Blade must break into the armored fortress of a weapons collector to steal a sword of unknown power, the key to defeating the Adana. But the fortress isn't just heavily armored, it's mobile. Doctor Strange guest stars in this action-packed heist that gives new meaning to the term bullet train. 32 pages, $3.99. That's kind of cool. Incredible Hulk, Issue 5. The Swamp Siren revealed. Hulk tracks down the beauty that has been luring man and monster alike to their dooms. An epic brawl breaks out between the Jade Giant Man-Thing and the true face of the Swamp Siren. But even the Jade Giant is not immune to her song. Plus, a backup story featuring a surprise guest character to honor Latin and Latinx characters and creators. 40 pages, $4.99. That sounds nutty. And since it's got a backup thing, I get that. Doctor Strange 8 and 9. With the enemy revealed, Doctor Strange and his allies rush to confront his evil doppelganger, General Strange. But does the Doctor stand a chance against the General's 5,000 years of experience? Will Stephen and Clea's marriage hold in the face of such a threat? 32 pages, $3.99. Then, Doctor Strange 9, on sale in November. With General Strange's endgame in sight, Doctor Strange must confront the man he could have been. But everyone has their own agenda. Can the Vishanti be trusted? Is Wand capable of changing for the better? Or will they return to their Black Ops roots? Which Strange will Clea side with? It all comes to a head as the battle for the soul of Stephen Strange begins. 32 pages, $3.99. Yeah. Fuck yeah, look forward to that. Both of those. Oh, Jesus. Both of those covers. Look at that. That's some good shit right there. Guardians of the Galaxy Issue 7 looks nutty. Got Hulkling and Wiccan. Fantastic Four Issue 12. What happens when a parallel world starts out different from our own, but through random chance and development begins to resemble our Earth more and more closely? What happens when those two universes begin to merge, not just in style, but literally? It's a fascinating scientific question that the Fantastic Four will have to consider as they swap places with their counterparts in this other world, find themselves battling for survival in the universe where everyone is a dinosaur, and not anthropomorphic ones, but literal full-scale dinosaurs with all their superpowers wearing amazing superhero costumes. That's just fucking crazy. Can Sue Storm defeat Brachiosaurus Iron Man? Can the Human Torch take down Lambiosaurus Captain Marvel, her head frills mimicking her human counterpart's spiky hair? Can Reed Richards ever stop Quetzalcoatlus Black Widow, the deadly assassin of the skies? Beyond the dinosaurs and chaos and two universes merging, this issue also features emotional, heartfelt reunions with some missing members of the Fantastic Four family. So, dinosaurs and catharsis, together at last. Plus, Sue Storm's doctrine is finally revealed. 32 pages, $3.99. That is going to be insane. Literal, look at the dinosaur heroes. We got Dino Thor, we got Dino Cap. This sounds fucking insane, and I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be nuts. Strange Academy, Amazing Spider-Man issue 1. That should be kind of interesting. Alien and Young. Let's see. Then we get into Alien and some Star Wars. So check those out and read into those if that's your thing. Then talking about like November solicitation ones, Stormbreakers, and then certain collections. So yeah, October sounds like it's going to be nutty and gnarly for a lot of stuff. Like Gods popping off, Cap getting into his groove with Spidey, Spidey doing some crazy shit and having to deal with that. So that's, they put like the little bit that they have for it. The Fantastic Four are going to be dealing with some nutty shit. Can't wait to see Tony and Emma dealing with the Hellfire Club. Strange dealing with General Strange, the Avengers, starting off a new arc in November. Thor dealing with Tyrannus. It's just going to be kind of crazy, so I'm really looking forward to it. And if there's any ones that I kind of just skipped over, let me know which ones you're looking forward to in October as well. So, those are my kind of opinions on these solicitations, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I hope you have a good day.